Gulder, the ultimate.
Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.
Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. This is my first African beer. And it is called Gulder. And it's from Nigeria. And it's a beer that I had no idea when I picked. I was around in Skunk Central last night. And I picked this up having no idea where it come from, what it was, or who brewed it. Now, I knew it wasn't a Lithuanian beer because they have a lot of Lithuanian stuff over there, and that just didn't look Lithuanian. I was quite impressed actually. It's got an embossed bottle on here, and it's 600 millilitres. That is a really, really strange measurement for a bottle. But I did a little bit of research last night. I found out it's Nigerian, and it's brewed by Nigerian Breweries, the imaginatively titled Nigerian Breweries PLC, and they do a lot of beers. I'm not going to go into all of them, but they do one called More Lager. What a name, More Lager. More Lager, bang. But this one, Gulder, it seems to be becoming quite popular over there. I've seen that Tesco's are doing it now as well, and if I can get it around Skunk Central, then it must have some pretty good distribution networks, shall we say. No idea about this stuff, but I have been to Africa. I had a very traumatic experience in Africa. Shall I tell you? Yes, why not? This may take a while, but bear with me. Some might find it funny. I found it traumatic. Years ago, in the mid-90s, me and the ex-missus, we went over to the Gambia in February, which is their hottest time of month, really. Well, it's always hot over there, but fuck me, it was hot over there, believe me. And we got over there. She wanted a bit of sunshine. I wasn't so fussed. She went, where's the hottest place? I left it up to her. Big fucking mistake. She picked the Gambia. Booked it. You're going to the Gambia for 2 weeks. Oh, fucking joy. Right. We got over there. Got there about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was fucking horrendously hot. And we got to the resort, dumped the bags in, went down and sat by the pool. Now, first thing I did, of course, went up and ordered a beer. The beer in the Gambia is called Banjul. No, it's not. It's called Jewel Brew. Banjul is the capital. The beer is called Jewel Brew, named after the capital, where it's brewed. And it was fucking horrible. But I drank it anyway. It was ice cold. Couldn't really taste nothing. So I'm sitting by there, by the pool. Sun is beating down on me. Now, bear in mind, both my parents are paddies. And if you ever see Irish skin, they have to go out in the sun to become white, because the original colour is a funny shade of blue. That's what Irish skin is like, and I've got that big time. So bear in mind, silly bollocks has gone out, sat by the pool, drinking beer, and of course he's got sunburn. And I remember we went to dinner that night. I'll get on to the dinner in a minute, but I remember going to dinner and I sat down, and I remember just sort of, and my head was shaved at the time. I had number one skinhead at the time. And I remember just running my hand across my head, thinking, no fucking lumps on my head. I started picking them and all that, but yeah, it was weird. I thought, fucking hell, what's that? Didn't think much of it. We ordered this stuff called chicken yassa, which apparently is I think it's a dish from Cameroon. Fuck me, it was hot. And I had more of that fucking Jewel Brew as well. And yeah, I had that, a few more beers, and yeah, went to bed. At 6 o'clock in the morning, or thereabouts, I was rudely awoken, not by a noise, but by, how can I put this? Somebody knocking at my back door, if you know what I mean. And I had to run to the toilet, and literally run. Now, I hadn't been with my ex-missus long that time. I think I'd only been with her about a month or two. And yeah, to say the world fell out of my bottom is a fucking understatement. But that wasn't the worst thing that happened. Remember I told you about the lumps on my head? Well, they were blisters. I was so badly fucking sunburnt, the fucking blisters on my head, when I put it down on the pillow, during the night where I'm moving about, they'd popped, right? And where they'd popped, they'd fucking stuck to the pillow. So when I got up to run to the toilet, I left half my fucking head on the pillow. So I've got the business end of my Harris going 10 to the dozen, and I've got the top of my head feeling like it's got 1,000 little pygmies fucking stabbing me with fucking spears. It was fucking horrendous. And yeah, to say I needed a bit of time to recover is a bit of a fucking understatement. There's a few other stories I could tell you about Africa, but I won't go into them now. Needless to say, I will not be fucking returning in this lifetime. But there you go. Let's get back to the beer. Gulder. I really don't know much about this lot at all. I did read yesterday that this Nigerian Breweries PLC were done for corruption. It was something to do with the lottery over in Nigeria. They were diverting funds and using it for advertising, and there was all sorts of high-level corruption. That, yeah, they're still going now, and they're one of the biggest brewers in Nigeria. Guinness, and I've just reviewed this stuff. If you've not seen the review for that, it's coming up, and if you have seen it, then you know what I'm talking about. That, of course, is the Stouteric from the Brasserie de la Seine. Fantastic beer, really is good. The Guinness brewery over in Nigeria brews that foreign extra stout. That's a really good beer. If you look on my channel, there's a review of that, and it's great. It really is a great beer. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get this open and let's get this over with, because I really haven't got high hopes for this. Right, I didn't read much about what was on the side, so this is going to be as new to you as it is to me. This is a 600 milliliter bottle. Ingredients: water, malted barley, hops, hop extract. Okay, 5.2%. Lager beer. Welcome to the Gulder experience. The Gulder experience. Our unique recipe contains rich malted barley, purest of water, and aromatic German hops for a distinct, full-bodied taste. A golden beer, carefully crafted and slow brewed with precision for people who refuse to compromise. Well, fuck me, that talks a good fight, doesn't it? Gulder, the ultimate. The ultimate fucking what? That's what I want to know. Anyway, let's get it open. German hops sounds intriguing. Let's get it open. Let's see what's going on. Right, I'm just saying, let's get it open. I don't think I've got a glass. Have I got a glass that can hold 600 ml? Mind you, should I fill out the whole lot? Because it could. No, I will fill out the whole lot, because if it goes down the toilet, then it will need to be fucking got rid of sharpish. This is the glass I use for oversized beers. Now, salted beer monster. I don't know. I think my missus got me that, or my daughter got me that. But I don't know. But yeah, they obviously knew what I'm on about. That cap came off very fucking easily. That's a little bit of a worry. The size of that cunt, look, it's fucking huge. Right, let's get it in the glass. And it's filthy. This glass, you can tell this glass hasn't been used in donkeys. It's very lively. Fucking hell. Mind you, if that glass is dirty, that head will dissipate quite quickly. That's 600 ml. I don't know what measurement that glass is, but the size of the fucking head on that's got a head like Birkenhead. Oh, the glass ain't too dirty. There's a little bit clinging to the bottom. What are we getting on the nose? Fucking size of it. It's huge. That smells interesting, actually. I take it back. The aroma is really spicy. It's like a peppery type noble hop spice. Wow. On a Nigerian beer. Fucking hell. And that head, apart from that one big bubble there, the uniform bubbles in that look quite appealing. That was the initial thing I got from this, was spice, like hop spice. It's died down a bit now. I'm not getting much at all. Hang on, am I? That really does smell interesting. Not because it's anything fantastic, but on a Nigerian beer, to get that amount of spiciness, and it's still there, admittedly not big, is interesting. This is not the sort of stuff I would expect from, or not the sort of aromas I would expect from a beer brewed in Africa. Certainly not that fucking dual brew shit that goes through you like a fucking dose of salt. I don't know whether it was that or the fucking chicken yassa or the fucking sunstroke. Either way, it fucking knocked me for 6. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get this down the hatch. I can't say cheers in Nigerian, so cheers. Weird. I don't know what to make of that. I'm thinking it hasn't got much flavour at all. It's got no flavour at all. Wow. How the fuck do they manage that? Now, I have had a few beers in the past that have got no flavour at all. The first one that springs to mind is Tiskia, a Polish beer. Didn't taste of anything. Budweiser, didn't taste of anything. I mean the American Budweiser, not the Czech Budvar. But this stuff, it's reasonably aromatic. I'm not saying it's big, but there is a bit of an aroma on that, but there isn't much flavour at all. And there's Percy. It doesn't taste of anything. It really tastes of nothing. It's like cold liquid. Wow, the Gulder experience. That experience is fuck all flavour. This fucking glass, Jesus Christ, fit my head in it. This is quite cold as well. But I just can't get any flavour out of it. Is it me or my taste buds? Has COVID come back with a vengeance? Hello Percy, what are you doing down here? Well, let's get Percy up, see what his verdict is. Hello mister, what are you up to? Get out of it. What's been going on in your life, eh? Oh, nice. Thrown up. What'd you think of that? He turned his nose up at it. No, you're not getting none of it. Oh, and there's little Bob as well. I think they want to go walkies. Well, they ain't, because I got fucking soaked yesterday. I got caught out in the rain giving them a walk yesterday. You're like a half-hearted Hitler, mate. You know that. We'll dive in again and see if I can get at least some kind of flavour out of this. I'm fucking struggling. Amazing. Absolutely no fucking flavour whatsoever. That takes some doing. It really does. What do you reckon, Persh? Can you smell anything? He can't smell. He's turning his nose up at it. Look, see? He knows a good beer, don't you, mate? Even if you're not going to fucking ever get any. I'll tell you what it is doing. It's coating me. Hang on, get down you, because you're like a little water bottle, and I'm fucking sweating as it is. This fucking review's a fucking disaster, isn't it? It's coating me mouth with, I don't know, it's like a, I don't know what it is. It's almost like a creamy sort of coating that it leaves in your mouth, but there's no flavour to it whatsoever. No flavour. I'm not even going to try again. There is absolutely no point in drinking that because, well, there is, I suppose. If you're in a Nigerian beach resort, first of all, wear some fucking sun cream. Second of all, wear a fucking hat. And third of all, thirdly, if you are going to have a beer and you're going to drink this, make sure it's fucking ice cold to the point where you pick it up and your hands fucking stick to it, because you're not going to get any flavour out of that whatsoever, because it does not taste of anything. That is some fucking feat. Are you telling me you bought a load of German hops, threw them in there, aromatic hops, which gave it a, I will say, it did have a little bit of an aroma on opening, which wasn't unpleasant, but there's just no flavour. Even if you put some maize in that might have flavoured it up a little bit, but there's no flavour in that whatsoever. I'm not going to try. So what is the verdict on Gulder? Well, they say, welcome to the Gulder experience. Well, if the Gulder experience is no fucking flavour, then I've just had the Gulder experience, because it tastes of nothing. And usually at this point I would describe or recap the flavours, but I can't, because there's fuck all. But I will say one thing in its favour: it's not unpleasant, which is something. Now, I've tasted beers in the past where they've just been nasty, and they've been full of nasties and really unpleasant, and they've gone down the sink. That, I'm probably not going to finish it, because there's no point. There is absolutely no point in me drinking that, because I probably would get more enjoyment from drinking a soda water and lime. I'm serious, that's how flavourless this stuff is. It just doesn't taste of anything. And I don't know whether I've got a Duff bottle. The sell-by date on this is non-existent. This may have been on the shelf when I went to the Gambia. If they sell Nigerian beer there, they probably don't. They were normally selling fucking dual brew. Don't ever drink that stuff. Fuck me, that stuff will go through you like a dose of salts. As I've mentioned about 8 fucking times. Well, there's no point in buying it. If you want beer that tastes of nothing, buy this. Or buy Tiskia, because that's the only other beer. Or buy Budweiser, because they're the 3 beers that immediately spring to mind that have got no effing flavour. So there you go. What a discovery. I found another beer that tastes of nothing. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. And the reason I'm giving it 4 out of 10 is there's no nasties in it. And there was a little bit of a hop aroma. And I'd imagine if there was nothing else and this was ice cold, it may be reasonably refreshing. I think this is just over £2. I'm not sure how much Tesco's are doing it for. It might be a little bit cheaper. But if you're in Tesco's and you're looking at this, just have a little bit of a look round a little bit further, because there's bound to be better beers than this that actually fucking taste of something, because this tastes of niche. And remember, I'm not drinking this shit, I should say. I'm not drinking this shit, so you don't have to.